Morning, I'm Rajitha, working as an Assistant Professor of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science Department in SNS College of Engineering. We're going to see about professional ethics subject. Let's move on to the subtopic, that is types of queries. A conflict of interest occurs when an individual personal interest or relationship may interfere with their professional responsibility. This is a common ethical query in various fields such as law, medicine, business, and academic. Professionals may face situations where they must decide whether their personal interest conflict with their obligation to client or the organization. A common example is when a lawyer has a financial interest in a case they are representing, which could undermine their objectivity. The query regarding confidentiality pertain to the obligations professionals have to protect sensitive information start by clients or patients. The ethical dilemma occur when professionals must balance their need for confidentiality with other obligations such as preventing harm or adhering to legal requirements. For instance, medical professional must decide whether to break patient's confidentiality in situation where a patient condition may harm others, such as in cases of infection, disease, or mental health crises. There are three types of inquiries: normative, conceptual, and factual. Normative inquiry are useful to identify the values that guide the individuals and group in taking a decision. Generally, normative inquiries or questions are about what ought to be, what is good. Conceptualists, these inquiries are useful in classifying the meaning of concept, principles, and issues in engineering ethics. In other words, the aim of conceptual inquiries is to clarify the meaning of keys, issues possibly expressing by single statement. Factual inquiries are also known as descriptive or exploratory inquiries. Researchers and engineers or these inquiries to get various information such as the history of engineering profession, the effectiveness of professional societies in promoting moral conduct, the procedure used in risk benefit analysis, and psychological profiles of engineers. The above obtained information through the factual inquiries provides an understanding of the background condition that generate the moral problems. Also, another key area in professional ethics is the question of competence. Professionals must adhere to standard of knowledge and skills in their respective field. Ethical queries arise when professionals are faced with situation where their competence may be lacking and they must decide whether to seek additional training, refer clients to more qualified individuals, or take on tasks beyond their expertise. Integrity and honesty are a cornerstone of professional ethics. Professionals often face dilemmas involving the need to act honesty in situation where dishonesty may benefit them. For example, a financial auditor might be tempted to overlook irregularity to protect their client or company. But ethical practice demand honesty and transparency even in challenging circumstances. Queries in this domain explore the balance between professional obligations and personal integrity. In many professions, individuals are tasked with ensuring fairness and justice, whether in legal practice, business, or education. Professionals may be required to make decisions that affect the rights and opportunity of others. Queries in this area involve the ethical principles of fairness, equality, and justice, especially in situations where individuals are vulnerable or marginalized. For instance, a judge must decide whether to apply the law equally to all parties or to consider circumstances that may affect the fairness of the ruling. Professionals often have a ethical obligation to consider the broader impact of their work on society. This query revolves around the professional responsibility to the public good, even when it may conflict with the interest of clients or employers. For example, an architect might have to Choose whether to follow environmentally sustainable practice that may be more costly but would benefit society in the long term. Whistleblowing is an ethical issues that arise when a professional decides to report illegal or unethical activities within the organization. The queries involve the dilemmas of whether to protect the organization to expose wrongdoing. Professionals who witness unethical practice such as fraud or corruption must decide whether to speak out, which can have personal, professional, and legal repercussion. In conclusion, a professional ethics encompasses a wide range of ethical queries, each involving dilemmas about what constitutes right or wrong in a professional contest. Professionals are constantly faced with decision that requires them to balance personal values, legal obligation, organization needs, and social responsibility. Understanding these types of ethical queries and the framework that guide ethical decision making is essential for maintaining trust, accountability, and integrity within any profession. As the world evolves and new challenges emerge, ethical consideration will continue to be integral to the conduct of professional across various fields. Thank you.